Today I'm building a chicken coop. See how it goes. I've got quite a few parts, as always. But what I do is I typically lay them out and organize them. Organize the screws and everything. And go from there. Major fail. I'm doing it on my deck. I've already dropped 2 screws between the deck boards. All right, now if you need to know the why behind, which I always do, and that's what makes me, or made me a really good teacher, don't just do what I tell you, do it because. So once you get this on there, you have to think about the fact that this is going to attach to the bottom of the chicken coop. So you've got to screw up the screws through it, and those would be those guide holes. So if you've got flipped the other way, you can't see them. All right, next unknown. I didn't see anything in the directions about this, so I just chose to do this. 2 of the wheels are stable, the other 2 are spinning. You can tell the difference between their mounting plates. Make sure you've got 2 spinning on the same end, and make sure you've got 2 stable on the same end. Otherwise, if you end up with spinning on the opposite corners, you're not going to get anywhere. So I'm not done assembling yet, but my husband and I decided that we wanted to get it off the ground. So instead of attaching the wheels, we attached 4x4s to the wheel plates, and then attached the back frame to our greenhouse, the structure that we're repurposing for the chicken coop. Okay, I've been working for a couple hours now, and I'm ready to be done. So I have to attach the little latch to hold the door shut, and then we're going to actually be building an additional ramp for chickens to actually get up and down. Anyway, here's my challenge with this whole thing. Most of it is really nice, and for the price, it's excellent. I'm not complaining. Some of the stuff is chintzy, so like they've got this little plastic membrane here that I guess is supposed to help keep water out. It has the hinge on the outside. And I'm like, yeah, all right. So theoretically, if the water is dripping off this edge, it'll heat here and go into this, as opposed to that joint area right there. All right. These things don't work right. I'm still trying to figure out how I can secure, let me see my glasses, how I can secure this to be tighter to hold this, so when the top goes down, it doesn't knock them down. The little thing to hold up the nesting box lid has very few instructions, so it just basically has a little screw hole in it. So I knew it was taking a screw, and I knew it had to be one of the little ones because there's not much room there. But that's pretty much what I'm dealing with, and I find that pretty janky. So I'll probably end up replacing that with one of the sliding type hinges that holds it up. Same on this side. Unexpected consequence of choosing to mount it high. Again, we put it on a brace back there that's mounted to the frame of the greenhouse as well. The challenge here is we shoved the chicken coop flush with the post, which means we can't align our roof the way we should have, unfortunately. So I had to make do with what I did. So I screwed this side on because it lined up close enough, but it does not line up well here. And I'm going to say that's not just, well, I don't know what it is, because like we're attached, so I don't know. But either way, we couldn't move the end out past to balance the roof and make it even on each side to actually screw that into the frame here. So I ended up screwing it through the roof in the front side, which I did not like, but I did anyway because we do have a separate roof here. Now I'm trying to put up that last little latch, and I have 4 of these size 3 screws left, but just for one side it takes 6. So I'm a little irritated with that, but whatever. Because I thought, well, maybe it's the number 2s because this is thicker. Absolutely not, though, because by the time it's too big, it's too thick for this to go straight into. It's not securing 2 pieces of wood together. So that was kind of a fail. There also, you get to parts where there are not as many instructions, so you just got to figure it out. Like, I went back to look at the picture to see that this was a raw side because there's actually trim on that side. And I thought, well, shouldn't that be on this edge? But I guess not. Yeah. What did I say about those? Anyway. But yeah, that's the way it is. So all in all, I think it's going to turn out great and be useful for what I bought it for and what I paid for it. So I'm still going to give it at least 4 stars. And some of the glitches, my husband and I do things very differently. I like things squared and perfect, and he likes things just done. So those are my problems though. Anyway, but I appreciate his help. So there you have it. Let me know what you think of my chicken coop, or if you have any questions or want to share yours, please feel free. This is Kim Rubble. Bye.